And welcome SFL Nation to Albuquerque, New Mexico, the site of the first semifinal matchup in the SFL playoffs. We have the hottest team in the league, currently on a 4-game winning streak, taking on a team who pulled off a major upset, earning their spot in this game. It's the Albuquerque Adams hosting the Salt Lake City Rustlers. With the Commissioner Cameron Irvine back at SFL headquarters, Tyler Falk and Robert Johnson on staff. This is T-Roy Gaines, and my partner today is the great defensive tackle of the Vancouver Legion, Gerald Giudice. How's it going, Gerald?
I'm great, T-Roy. Glad to be with you again. We have a great game here tonight. As you said, Albuquerque coming with a 4-game win streak, actually topping Birmingham to get to the top of the standings. And Salt Lake, as you said, the big upset, opportunistic with their win to go 4-4 and to sneak into the playoffs.
They got the 4th seed by defeating Madison 34-21 last week. And as you mentioned earlier, the Adams won their 4th game in a row, defeating Birmingham 24-14 with a dominated defense. Gerald, what are your keys for today's game?
For today's game was Salt Lake to continue their streak of not turning the ball over. For Albuquerque is just playing their game, riding the armor of Tommy, Utah.
And everyone, this is a rematch of Week 4. The winner of this game moves on to the 2nd ever SFLm Championship. We are almost ready for kickoff as the Adams will kick this off, wearing the green jerseys, black helmets, and black pants, and the kick is underway by Calico. Fielded inside the 10. Taken to the 25-yard line by number 85, Grant Hickman. That's where the Salt Lake City Rustlers will start their first possession of today's game. The quarterback, let's go over the offensive stars for Salt Lake. The quarterback is Tommy Utah. Running backs are Brooke Basel and Nick Hoagland. The wide receivers are Kelsey Brown and Kingston Ellington. The tight end is Lauren Pococo. And the center is Greg McDonaldson. Those are your offensive stars. For the Rustlers, they have an offset eye towards the right. We got a free play. Utah drops back, swing passes to the running back Basel. Could be a catch, but that won't matter. We got a flag on the play for offsides.
It's like the defensive end for Albuquerque, big old Cliff Grizzly, 6'5", 280. Got a little eager here on the first play. You need to calm down a little bit, son. The first play of the game.
Let's go over the defensive stars for the Adams. As we already mentioned, Cliff Grizzly, the defensive end. The linebackers are Ryan Ray and Ciroc Black. The corners are Adam Leach and Marco Swift. The safeties are Jorge Torres and John Stamago. Those are your defensive stars for the Adams. It's 1st and 5 after that 5-yard penalty. Same formation for Utah and the Rustlers. He will drop back to pass. Pump fakes, pass over the middle, and it's almost caught and almost picked off. Pass was intended to Percoco. It'll be 2nd and 5.
John Stamago coming up there with a big pass deflection. His 4th of the season. It was a big one because they was wide. Because Lauren does her best damage in the middle of the field. It was a big play there for the Albuquerque defense.
And Dr. Percoco had 25 yards receiving in last week's win over the Lynx. Same formation. Basel gets the carry, goes up the gut, and only gets a yard. It'll be 3rd and 4 after that.
This is where Albuquerque's defense really comes into play. They've only given up 48.5 yards defensively per game, which is number 1, and they've only allowed 1 rushing touchdown. It's going to be tough to run against this front 4 of Albuquerque.
And they held Squarebush from Birmingham last week to just 11 yards rushing. 3rd and 4. Out route successful, caught by Ellington. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 41. Tackle made by number 27, that is Terry Saunders.
One of the favorite targets there of Salt Lake. Beautiful catch there by Kingston Ellington to get the 1st down.
Utah finished last week hot. He had 412 yards passing with a completion percentage of 81%, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions when it gets Madison. We got a fumble on the play, ball still live. And it looks like it's recovered by the Adams. And that is 55 Ciroc Black with recovery.
What a great hit there. And it looks like number 58. Actually, Ryan Ray picked up the loose ball, but Ciroc Black created the fumble. Big turnover here early, and it's going to put the Albuquerque Adams in great field position on Salt Lake side of the field.
That is Ryan Ray's second fumble recovery of the season. It couldn't come at a better time for the Adams. They'll take over at the Salt Lake's 41-yard line. We go over to offensive stars after this play as P.J. Slaughter is making adjustments at the line. We got 3 wide receivers set, I formation behind Slaughter. He'll drop back the pass, throws it over the middle. It's caught for a first down. Pass is caught by Kyle Fenimore. Number 10, let's go over the offensive stars real quick for the Adams. P.J. Slaughter is the quarterback. Running back is Douglas Brown. We just saw Kyle Fenimore. He's one of the 2 wide receiver stars with Nate Ritters. And the tight end is Dennis Segeli. Those are the offensive stars for the Adams. First and 10 inside the red zone. Slaughter passes over the middle, caught by Segeli. It'll be 2nd and 2. Let's go over defensive stars real quick for the Rustlers. Defensive tackles, Caven Romack. The linebackers, Jonelle Ritter. The corners, Gerard Brody. And the safeties are Peanut Say and Christopher Magel. Those are your defensive stars for Salt Lake, Gerald.
It was great first opening couple plays here for Albuquerque. They're already in the red zone. They got a 1st and goal here, or 2nd and down and 2 at the 10.
I formation. And handoff is to Brown. What can Brown do to you? He can put you in a spin cycle and get his team a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. And this offense is on fire to start off their opening drive.
Albuquerque just riding the wave of a 4-game win streak, and you could tell they're playing with a lot of confidence offensively and defensively, but they're right now knocking on the door to take the lead early.
Offset I towards the right. 1st and goal at the 4 for the Adams. It'll be a toss play and a touchdown for Douglas Brown. He normally gets touchdowns in the second half. He gets his first touchdown in the game on the opening drive.
Great drive here, 41 yards. Basically untouched, going off the right side. And great blocking there. And let's see what happens here. It's an early lead for the Albuquerque.
And the fumble by Basil will come back to haunt Salt Lake on this opening drive for the Adams. 4-yard rushing touchdown by Douglas Brown will help give them a 6-point lead. Pending this extra point, could be 7. And the extra point by Calico is good. 4-play, 41-yard drive results in a touchdown. Give the Adams lead 7-0. If you're new to the Simulation Football League, you are watching the First Controllers eSport, where strategy and AI instead of thumbs determines outcomes. Teams submit game plans prior to the simulation, and the results play out live in real time with hundreds of viewers turned players, scouts, coaches, and team owners on the field to create an all-new kind of virtual reality. Visit www.simulationfl.net for more information. As Calico's kick is underway, Hickman gets it inside the 10, takes it to the 20, and gets stopped just at the 30-yard line. Ref was generous with the spot, and Salt Lake will start their second possession at their own 30.
Salt Lake, known for turning the ball over, only had a total of 5 turnovers, I believe, during the season. So that could be detrimental here in the playoffs, where every drive is crucial.
And Utah is getting ready to start this second possession at his own 30. Back towards his right. 2 wide receivers set. Utah drops back. Pass over the middle. Diving catch is successful. What a catch. Pass is caught by Kelsey Brown.
Kelsey Brown making a big play here for the offense of Salt Lake. As you see here, great protection there. Just got the ball off, and what a pass just in front of Jorge Torres. First down here, and that's exactly what Salt Lake City needed to get the momentum back.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Offset I towards the right for Utah. He will drop back the pass. He'll throw it over the middle to Percoco. It's caught for another first down. And Utah himself is continuing where he left off from last week. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 43 of the Adams.
Doctor is in the office where she creates all of her havoc in the middle of that field. 6'7", 240 already in their Albuquerque territory with 2 plays at the 34.
Offset I towards the left. And that's where they're running for Basil. And she gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a 2-yard loss. Tackle made by Black, his 2nd of the game.
That's why they're so tough to run against. You have Ryan Ray and Sirach Black, who just made that tackle fast linebackers be able to cut through the holes and tackle the backfield, tackle the back in the backfield. He's up a 2nd and 12.
No backs in the backfield. Trips to the bottom of your screen. One wide receiver to the top. Utah gets the shotgun snap, fires to that wide receiver, and it's caught for a first down. Pass is caught by Ellington, who has 27 yards receiving on 2 catches. 1st and 10 at the red zone.
What a throw here by Utah. Just puts it in a tightest window right there between 4 Adams. A pass, and he's really rebounding from that early over the Salt Lake is, so looking really good at the 19.
A very promising drive could result in points. They are 1st and 10 at the 19 of the Adams. Utah will swing it out to Basil. Makes the catch, gets the first down, and a little bit more. Be 1st and go at the 8-yard line. Tackle made by Black again.
And Brooke Basil you might not think of her as a runner, but out of the backfield catching the football, she is absolutely devastating. 45 catches for 131 yards, but she had 4 receiving touchdowns, which was number 1 amongst all running backs. When she's in the backfield, she's a dual threat, especially in the passing game.
And she's also tied for 3rd among running backs in combined touchdowns with 7, 3 rushing, 4 receiving this season for Brooke Basil. So she's a touchdown scoring machine. Right now, this pass is to Ellington. He got it. Couldn't break the tackle. Be 2nd and go at the 1. Tackle made by number 25, Marco Swift.
Marco Swift coming up with a touchdown-saving tackle there. It's going to bring 2nd and goal at the 1. This is where the Adams defense can really damage the offense. Their stingy running game.
And they're going to pass it. Utah passes to the left, and that was almost intercepted. 3 defenders had a chance to pick that off. It falls harmlessly to the turf. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Like Stamango got there just in the nick of time. That ball could have been picked off. Ball falls luckily for Salt Lake harmlessly to the turf. 3rd and 1. Let's see if they go to Brooke Basil to punch us in the end zone.
3rd and go at the 1. As Joe said, can the Rustlers get 6 on this play? It'll be a play-action pass. He'll pass it to the middle. Great defense by the Adams. Jorge Torres with the pass deflection. Will be 4th and goal.
Jorge Torres having a great game here early in the 1st quarter. Looks like they're going to bring the kicking unit out for Salt Lake, and you have to say that is while they get points on the board, they would have to have put 6 on the board right there. I think that was a big turning point here for Albuquerque's defense. The big hold.
Basically the same distance as an extra point. 18-yard field goal attempt. The snap is down. The kick is on the way, and it's good. And Henry Griffith gets the first points of the board for the Wrestlers. They're trailing by 4. It's 7-3. And this is the 2nd matchup between these 2 teams. In week 4 of this season, the Adams defeated Salt Lake 26-16. Utah had 246 yards passing for the Wrestlers with 1 touchdown. Brody had 1 interception, but Utah got sacked 7 times. Cliff Grizzly was responsible for one of those. You know Salt Lake wants to get revenge, especially in this game. Loser goes home. Winner goes to the championship game. Return is taken to the 28-yard line by number 19. That is Mackenzie Traeger. That's where the Adams will start their next possession.
And if you're watching Salt Lake special teams, you have to watch number 45, the tight end, Torrey Perry. He just laid a massive hit on the returner. Let's see what the Adams can do here on their 2nd possession.
In that earlier matchup, Slaughter threw for over 300 yards with 2 touchdowns passing. Fenimore had over 130 yards receiving with 1 touchdown. Brown gets the carry. Nice stutter step. That could have prevented him from getting more yards. He gets 4 instead. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I don't know why he stutter stepped. I think he saw all that open area there. It was like, there's a defense thinking about coming up and maybe tackling from behind, but a gain of 4 brings up a 2nd and 6.
He was probably shocked that he had that much open field. I know I'm guilty of doing moves like that prevented me from getting more yardage. Hopefully that will not come back to haunt him. But Brown already has 1 touchdown rushing so far in today's game. He'll get the carry again on this 2nd and 6. Doesn't get much. Tackle made by Tony Williams. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Comes up and just sticks his helmet right in there for the run game. We'll see if Albuquerque can. That's the drive, the last drive for Salt Lake that went 9 plays for 69 yards. They need a big 3rd down conversion right here on 3rd and 4.
3 wide receivers set, 1 back in the backfield. Slaughter looks like he's making some adjustments at the line. He'll drop back the pass, fires to the left, and it's picked off! It's Salt Lake gets their turnover that they needed. Brody gets the 2nd interception of this series matchup.
And Jared Brody comes up with an interception, looking to go deep down there, starting with Nate Ritters, but read it perfectly. Now Salt Lake now seems to have the momentum now, having the ball just in midfield here. Let's see if they can turn this turnover into 7.
Their previous possession was 9 plays, 69 yards for a field goal attempt. Brody has his 4th interception this season. 1 was pick 6 earlier this season. This is a swing pass to Basil for a 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Like I said, Brooke Basil out of the backfield is very, very dangerous. With their 2nd reception coming out of the backfield, it looks like they can't stop it right now in the receiving game.
2nd and 3, offset I to the left. That's where Basil is running. She will get the 1st down and more. She has open road ahead with 1 man to beat. Will she beat him? Yeah, no, she will not. She'll be stopped at the 1-yard line. What a great run by Basil.
What a run. Watch the play developing. Some great blocking there by Percoco and the rest of the offensive line there. Springing Brooke to get to the end zone, and they're stopped at the 1. Now, let's go back to this first drive. The last drive, I should say, for Salt Lake. They were at the 1 and couldn't punch it in. They try it now.
If they do, they'll take the lead, and they'll be even on turnover, so they'll get that possession back. Utah will drop back to pass. Steps up, avoids the first man, gets sacked that time. It'll be a combo sack. Sack made by 2 players. Number 98, Tim House, led the way.
They had Brooke Beisel wide open there on the left-hand side. Utah could not find it with the pass rush, bringing up 2nd and goal to 6.
Offset I towards the right. That was a 5-yard loss. Swing past the base. Oh, and she couldn't come down with the catch. She sensed the end zone, was excited, but couldn't haul it in. Be 3rd and goal.
I think she heard the footsteps of number 55, Ciroc Black, coming to absolutely devastate her short of the goal line. I think she might just take her eyes off the football just a little bit. Brings up a 3rd and goal for Salt Lake. You need to punch it in here. You can't come down here and only you have field goals.
No backs in the backfield. Trips to the bottom of your screen. 1 wide receiver to the top for Utah and the Wrestlers. He'll pass over the middle, and it's incomplete. That could be challenged. Kelsey Brown looked like she had 1 foot inbounds. Ref disagrees. It'll be 4th and goal.
That's a big. You got to challenge this if you're the head coach of Salt Lake, because you can't come down here twice inside, actually twice at the 1, and settling for field goals. You can't do that. Not in the playoff game. You gotta get 6 points. You're gonna be packing your bags and going home.
Well, they're gonna sell for a field goal attempt. And snap is down. The kick is on the way, and it's good. And back-to-back possessions inside the 5 only results in 6 points. The Rustlers are now trailing by 1. It is 7-6. That was a 6-play, 44-yard drive, led by that 42-yard run by Basil.
If you're Albuquerque fan right now, you have to be going, because that you could be down 14-7 right now. Your defense is playing absolutely phenomenal. Keep it up.
And this return is taken to the 27-yard line by Traeger, and that's where the Adams will start this possession. Last possession in an INT. We'll see if P.J. Slaughter can shake off that rust from the previous possession and lead his team down the field. DJ Slaughter was entering today's game ranked third in passing yards with 2106. He is third in touchdowns passing with 14. And right now he'll drop back to pass, fires it to the right, and that was almost picked off and almost caught. Pass was affected by number 26 of Salt Lake. That was Tony Williams again.
Williams coming up with the big play, as you said, 2,106 yards and 14 touchdowns. However, PJ Slaughter did set an SFLm record with 17 interceptions. Only completed 61% of his passes, so a great number. It's enough to get the Adams where they are right now.
This is officially his second season in the SFLm. But what a spin move, and then Brown gets taken to the shadow realm. His ribs must be hurt after that one. Tackle made by Jonell Ritter. What a hit.
Jonell just has a decleating tackle on Douglas Brown, who must be saying, what truck just hit me? Brings up 3rd and 8.
The defense of Salt Lake's definitely heating up so far. After that first possession, they gave up the touchdown. This will be a swing pass to Brown. Will he get the first down? Yes, and he will get more. Nice block by number 13, Brody, to allow Brown get more yards after that catch. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 46.
And Marcus Brody with a humongous block here. As you see the swing pass, nothing downfield, just a nice block. They're just shouldering Matt Candor. What a 3rd down pickup for the Albuquerque Adams.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 46. With 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this a very exciting first quarter. All set eye towards the right for Slaughter and the Adams. Quick drop step, pass is caught by the fullback, and he will get no yards on that one. Luke Wavery was the recipient of that catch, 2nd and 10.
There was going to be nowhere for him to go, as the Salt Lake City defense absolutely read that perfectly. He couldn't beat 2 guys, and he was lucky just to get to the line of scrimmage.
33 seconds left in this first quarter. I formation, power I formation. It'll be handoff to Brown. And he breaks the first tackle before he gets stopped after a 2-yard gain. I thought he was going to be tackled for a loss. Great job by Brown showing his power.
Brown putting his shoulder down but could not get past the inside linebacker, Harry Froman. Brings up another big 3rd and 8 as we're coming to the end of the first quarter.
And looks like the Adams are going to settle to let this quarter end. And they're up 7-6. You're watching the first game of the SFLm doubleheader semifinals. We'll be right back. You're watching the SFLm on the Simulation Football League's YouTube channel. With the Commissioner Kevin Irvine back at SFL headquarters, Tyler Falk and Robert Johnson on stats. This is T-Word Games with my broadcast partner today, Joe Giudice of the Vancouver Legion. We about to start the second quarter on a 3rd and 8 at the 48-yard line. 4 wide receiver set for Slaughter. Passes over the middle, and it's picked off again. 2nd interception of the day. Pass is picked off by Christopher Mago, and the defense of the Wrestlers is still on fire.
Christopher Mago with his 5th interception of the season. Ill-advised pass there, I believe, there. Slaughter going into triple coverage. And here we go again with Salt Lake having the ball in great field position. They could really, really be in charge of this game. They can't seem to put the ball in the paint.
Mago was tied for 4th in interceptions coming into today's game. He just made a huge impact for his team as the Wrestlers will start at their own 45. Pass is fired over the middle, and it's picked off. They give it, and they'll take it away. Pass is intercepted by Jorge Torres.
We're talking about the number 1 defense here in takeaways. 18. You now have 20 with that interception. They just basically just played pitch and catch here. Okay, you can have it now. I don't want it. You can have it. Let's see what happens here with this drive and see if these offenses can settle down and not turn the ball over.
Well, we got 2 wide receivers sandwiching Slaughter with Brown, the lone setback on this 1st and 10 at the Adams' own 38-yard line. 7-step drop. Quick pass. It's caught. What a slack-licious one-handed catch. Pass is caught by Fenimore. They just flipped the field on one reception.
That's what Kyle Fenimore can do. He'll beat you deep. As you see right here, what a one-handed catch. Ball was on a little bit behind him. But either way, it comes down with a great catch. They're now inside Salt Lake City territory at the 35.
Where is 1st and 10? 40 Adams. Same formation. And Slar will drop back to pass. This time fires over the middle and it's caught. Pass is caught by number 48, the backup tight end, Rand Cullen, for a 6-yard gain.
I love that play call. They ran the backup tight end and a crossing pattern along with Ritter's, basically like almost like a pick play. Great play call there. Bring up 2nd and 4.
Full house set with one wide receiver at the bottom of the screen. That is Ritter's, excuse me. This will be a carry to Brown, who gets nothing. And he will like it. Christopher Mago with a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Coming in with 71 tackles for the season. Was up with a big run stop there to force a 3rd and 6 situation here for Albuquerque.
And Mago is first among strong safeties with total tackles. He's finished tied for 3rd overall in the SFLm with total tackles. And that pass is picked off again. Pass is picked off by Peanut Say. And the Wrestlers defense gets another one.
This is a bakery. The turnovers are just flying here at Albuquerque Stadium. Just another just a read by Peanut Say. You're trying to hit Ritter deep across the middle. Could not get there. And let's see if Salt Lake can hold on to the ball this time.
Shout out to one of our stat guys, Tyler Falk, who said the last 3 drives for Albuquerque after their first scoring possession resulted in interceptions. We'll see if Salt Lake can capitalize on this possession, trailing by 1 with 9:32 left in the first half. This will be a swing pass to Basil. She'll take it for a 4-yard gain, tackle made by Black.
Basil coming out of the backfield. Again, I'd like to see her go a little bit more north-south there rather than east to west, but either way, it was a positive gain of 4 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 6, and it's a safe play call here since they're trying to throw the ball deep, getting picked off.
An offset eye towards the right. This will be a pass. It'll be a swing pass to Basil, 1-on-1, and the momentum of the catch will result in a 2-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 7.
I should have been lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage as Jorge Torres was bearing down on her. A 3rd and 7 coming up for Albuquerque. You might not, if you don't get the first down, it's fine. You just don't want to turn the ball over here on your side of the field.
3rd and 7 for Utah. And the Wrestlers with a trips formation to the top of your screen. One wide receiver to the bottom. That is Kingston Ellington. Beisel's lone setback. She'll get the carry and gets nothing. Black with another tackle. This will put it into the Wrestlers' drive. And it looks like, Gerald, the defenses are dominating after their first 3 possessions of the game.
Their defenses have definitely come to play today, knowing you have to win or you go home. And I think Beisel's going to be getting sick of looking at that number 55 in the neon green.
And the punt is underway. Saunders gets it inside the 30, takes to the 36-yard line, and that's where Albuquerque will start this next possession. Everyone, you are currently watching the first of 2 games in the SFLm semifinals, and the SFLm culminates with the championship game this Sunday, the 13th. Check out the last opportunities for rookies to showcase their growth ahead of this year's draft tonight and this Sunday on the SFLm family of networks. We got a 4 wide receiver set. 40 Adams is 1st and 10 at their own 36. No slap is caught by Sawyer. Passes over middle quickly. Is caught for a 1st down. Pass is caught by Brody.
Great quick hitting pass play there. Need to do that. I think they can't have PJ Slaughter giving him like that much time to throw the football because down the field he is not accurate. The 10-15 yard throws right there. Perfectly placed ball there. 1st down for Albuquerque.
We get a little chat shout out going out right now. Mac Anthony, Jason France, Christian Brown, Joshua Williams, Joseph Guy, Clausen, Bo Knows VO, amongst others, watching this very exciting first game of the semifinals. Thank you everyone for tuning into tonight's game. That was a 1-yard loss. Tackle made by Tim Dart. It'll be 2nd 11.
It looked like Douglas Brown was shaken up there to get some help by his offensive lineman. Get up. You might have to see if he's going to be healthy here coming up, but it's coming up with 2nd down, and you are in the shotgun.
2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the bottom of your screen for Slaughter as he gets the shotgun snap. Deep pass to the left. It's caught for a 1st down and more. What a catch by Nathan Ritters, who climbed the ladder and brought that one in. Be 1st and go at the 7.
It looked like that ball was going to be picked off again, but it somehow found its way into the hands of Ritters. As you see Jared Brody there, just on the other side, but it was still a great catch there. Albuquerque is now driving inside the Salt Lake 10-yard line at the 7. See what they can do here, either 3 or 7, to extend their lead.
Ritters was entering today's game ranked 4th in receiving yards, 3rd in yards per reception. He had 776 yards receiving, 16.2 yards per catch. This pass was almost intercepted. It was intended to Kyle Fenimore, be 2nd and go.
The PJ Slaughter lobbed that ball into Kyle Fenimore, and that should have been intercepted. You have to rifle that one in there. Took way too long, and the defense got there just in time.
2nd and go. Very important drive for the Adams offense. Their last 3 possessions in it in turnovers. They want to punch this one in and extend their lead. Quick pass over the middle, and that was a jump ball situation, almost caught by Segeli. Great job by Christopher Mago to disrupt that pass.
Christopher Mago is 6'4", 230-pound strong safety, coming up with a big play here, and now it's a big play for the Salt Lake's defense here inside the red zone on 3rd and goal at the 7. Let's see if they can stop him and hold him to 3.
4 wide receiver set. Brown's low setback, sidecar left to PJ Slaughter, who's in the shotgun formation. He gets the snap. Pass over the middle. It's caught by Douglas Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the game. That'll extend the Adams lead to 7.
How do you lose track of Douglas Brown in the red zone? He was wide open in the center of the field. You'll see coming up here on the replay. Just a cut, and it looked like the John L. Ritter was in confusion which receiver to take. Left Douglas Brown, and that was a mistake. It's at 13-6.
That was a 6-play, 64-yard drive that resulted in a 7-yard touchdown by Douglas Brown through the air this time. And this extra point attempt could give them the 8-point lead. High snap, kick is underway, and it's good. The Adams are up by 8. It's 14-6 with 7 minutes left in the first half. And everyone, the SFL Season 16 Rookie Draft begins Saturday, December 19th. The most unique night of the year, where the whole league comes together with live look-ins, panelist breakdowns, and rookie reactions as pro careers begin and new journeys take shape in preparation for the SFL's winter 2021 season, which kicks off on Saturday, January the 23rd. Stay tuned to www.simulationfl.net for broadcast details and information. Hickman gets the return to the 28-yard line, and that's where Salt Lake will start this next possession.
Yeah, looking in the chat, Mac Anthony, it does seem like both teams are allergic to running the football in the red zone. Surprisingly, with Slaughter, you got to give credit to the Albuquerque coaching staff. Okay, that's 3 times quick. 3 interceptions for PJ Slaughter, but still a confidence in him to throw the football in the red zone.
Utah is currently 9 of 15 for 91 yards passing. No touchdowns yet. He will pass over the middle. It's caught by Ellington, and the ref's going to be very, very gracious. Give Ellington the first down, a 10-yard reception, 1st and 10 at the 38.
What a catch in traffic by Kingston Ellington for a 10-yard gain. Salt Lake needs to put this ball in the end zone. They really should be in a tie ball game here. Let's see if Utah can put them in the paint.
Split backs in the backfield for Utah, who passes deep down the middle, and it's picked off! Stamago comes down with the interception, one-handed Odell Beckham-like interception, and the Adams currently have momentum on their side.
5 turnovers, actually 6 in the first half. If you consider the fumble, 5 interceptions thrown by these two quarterbacks. This is something you cannot do at this stage of the season. It's one and done. You've got to take care of the football.
Full house formation for the Adams as they'll start first and 10 at their own 42. It'll be a play action pass to the fullback. Swing pass to Brown. Makes the catch for a 1-yard gain. Be 2nd and 9 at the 43.
Seems like every pass now, everybody's going to be on pins and needles with all these interceptions being thrown. That was a dangerous pass for a gain of only 1.
And they'll live to fire another down. 2nd and 9 for the Adams. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first half. Offset eye towards Slaughter's left. He making adjustments at the line. 3 wide receivers set. And it'll be a swing pass to Brown again. 1-on-1. Works out. And, Brown gets destroyed again by Ritter. Ritter has enough of Brown's foolishness right now.
Sounds like, can we please run a play away from Jonell Ritter's side? What a depleting hit again.
That's 5 tackles with 1 assist. So 6 total tackles for Ritter. This pass is fired over the middle. It's caught by Ritters of the Adams. It'll be 1st and 10 for them.
They're leaving the middle of the field wide open, and Albuquerque is now exploiting it right in front of Adam Leach. That was a great route there by Ritters. Let's see if they can now extend their lead here on this drive.
Ritters has 67 yards receiving on 2 receptions, making a huge impact for his team. This is a good carry by Brown. Breaks the first tackle, gets the first down, is stopped at the 20-yard line of Salt Lake. A great run. Looks like Brown's ready to heat up.
Peter's saying Ritter there on the tackle, but look at the blocking right here, especially that lead block there. You see 68. Number 22, you see Waverly, and the big guard, Greg Flanders, coming out there on the swing route, and swing run, I should say. Beautiful, beautiful blocking there to get them at the 20.
They're inside the red zone at the 20. 1st down 10 for the Adams. Brown will get the carry again, goes up the gut, gets a little sidestep before he's met by number 22, Gerard Brody. That's a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
I see that good old Albuquerque is now going to start to run the football. Maybe get the ball out of P.J. Slaughter's hands here to prevent the turnovers here, and maybe eat some of this clock now. Let's now you have an 8-point lead. I say that they go in the shotgun.
One back that has Brown, sidecar left to Slaughter. 4 wide receivers set on his 2nd and 7. He gets the shotgun snap, pump fakes, pass over the middle, is caught for a 1st down by Fenimore. It'll be 1st and goal at the 10.
Fenimore a little slow to get up. But what a throw again by P.J. Slaughter. I'm surprised that they're throwing the football here with his 3 interceptions. When you have confidence in the young man, let him do what he does.
I formation. Brown gets the carry. Bounces towards his left. Finds the seam. It almost gets it into the end zone. Patient running by Brown will make this 2nd and go at the 1.
I'm just watching his blocks, watching the play develop, and then busts through the hole. They are knocking on the door to take this to 21 points.
Brown's currently at 43 yards rushing on 11 attempts. We got a full house formation. 1 wide receiver to the top of your screen. That is Ritters. Play action pass to the fullback. Passes to Ritters. One-handed catch is caught for a touchdown. Nate Ritters helps extend this lead.
What a play call. As you'll see here, have coming out to the flat, and I think Browner coming out to the flat just got that one little hesitation there in front of the receiver, in front of the strong safety. gave the British enough chance to get that one-handed catch, and it's a 20-6 lead for Albuquerque.
PJ Slaughter now has 16 touchdowns passing. That one was a duck, but it was completed. Either way, and this extra point attempt is up and is good. They have the lead. It's now 21-6 with 3:10 left in this first half. And Gerald, what does Salt Lake have to do to get their offense back in this game?
Well, not turn the ball over for one, and number two, they need to start getting Arn Percoco involved across the middle. Kingston Ellington has been basically shut down in the deep passing game. Kelsey Brown only has one reception, so they need to get Percoco involved more.
And that's a good start by Hickman. Great return to the 31-yard line. And that's where the Rustlers will start their next possession. And as we talked in the top of the broadcast, I think in the pregame as well, Gerald, Lauren Percoco led all tight ends with 35 receptions. And she is a tall glass of water at 6'7", 240 pounds. I will throw her way more often. Right now, this is a swing pass to the fullback. Nick Hope. Actually, I'll take that back. That is not Nick Hoagland. That's number 48. And I do not have 48 on the roster.
I do not either. Let's just say that's the phantom player for Salt Lake. I think that might have been the mascot that just threw on the jersey and got on the field there. But whoever you were, you had a great play there to gain 8.
Maybe that is Hoagland. He switched numbers. That pass is caught by Kelsey Brown, and that'll extend this drive with 1st and 10 at the 42.
This is what Salt Lake needs. Just nickel dime your way down the field. You have 2 minutes. Oh, it is, and we got a confirmation by our commissioner that it is Hoagland. Hoagland had a change of number from 33 to 48. We'll have to know that for the future, but now they got the first down at the 42.
Now it's Hoagland's second reception earlier before Brown's first down reception. That carry by Basil is for a 1-yard loss. Tackle made by number 57. That is Jillian Rasmus.
Rasmus with the stop. With 2 minutes to go, you have all timeouts. I can see you running the football here. You're going to have to start throwing it down the field. You're down by at least 2 scores.
Split backs in the backfield. One wide receiver to the top of your screen. Percoco, the tight end's at the bottom. They're going to run it towards her. That carry is for 1 yard gain, 3rd and 8. We actually hit the 2-minute warning on that one. A very important 3rd down for the Rustlers. They need to get a score in the worst way, a touchdown preferably, to get themselves back in this game. They are trailing. It's 21-6. You are watching the SFLm semifinals on the Simulation Football League's YouTube channel. We have trips to the top of your screen. One wide receiver to the bottom. That is Ellington. Basil's a lone setback. Play action pass towards her. They're going to fire it to the top. Pass is caught by Hickman. Tries to put someone in a spin cycle. That'll help him get more yards. They'll get to the Adams 39-yard line where it's 1st and 10 there.
What a play. As you'll see, looked like he was going to the right the whole time and then just snap turns and hits a wide open Hickman there. Need to really do the spin cycle, but that was a great design play as he just snapped his head to the left and looked at Hickman. Great timing route.
Hickman is 5'11", 182-pounder. He is a dual threat as a returner and as a slot receiver. Made a huge impact, a non-contract wide receiver, getting Salt Lake to the 39-yard line. This pass is an ill-advised throw. Another interception by Adam Leach. And the Avs will take over at their own 22.
A 3rd interception by Tommy Utah. As you see, the ref number 43 absolutely getting pummeled. I don't know if that might have been a cause for the interception.
Yes.
Either way, the ball is in Albuquerque's hands once again.
Refs love getting away of players making great catches. That could prove costly for the wrestlers. We'll see what Brown can do for them. He almost breaks the tackle. Instead, he'll get a 1-yard carry. Great job by number 99, Caben Romack, who makes the tackle.
Even Romack, the 6'7", 350-pound, the big guy. I love big defensive tackles. Comes up with a great stop there, holding on for dear life, not letting him gain a yard.
Full house backfield. 40 Adams, play action pass to the fullback. This will be a quick pass to Ritters, and they will say he did not make the catch. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Out of bounds there on that play, brings up a 3rd and 9 with 48 seconds left. Just you don't want to turn the ball over here. Just do to me, a nice running play to Brown. Maybe force Salt Lake to take a timeout here and just protect the football. That's all you need to do right now. You're up 21-6.
Important play for the defense of the Wrestlers. They can stop Albuquerque from scoring. It'll be very important for them to stay in this game. This will be a quick pass, and it's almost picked off. That would have been a pick 6. If any of the secondary picked that off, Jared Brody was one of the 3 that had a chance to turn the tide their way.
Exactly why I said if I was Albuquerque, I would have run the football. If that wouldn't have gone through the hands of Jared Brody, like you said, that would have been a pick 6, and this ball game would have taken a turn really quick.
And no timeouts were called, so that will help out the offense of the Wrestlers if they can get something going on this next possession. Punt by Bennington is on the way. Fielded inside the 40, taken to the 41-yard line by Hickman, and that's where the Wrestlers will start. They want to at least get 3 points, but hopefully they can get 7 with 35 seconds left in this half.
A special teams play there by the backup strong safety, Kyle McCullen, but you have 35 seconds at the 41-yard line. You have all your timeouts. Looks like Utah might be limping a little bit there, but we'll see what happens here on 1st and 10.
He'll drop back the pass. Has plenty of time. Fires it to the left. It's caught. And they will go out of bounds. Great job by Kelsey Brown making the catch and getting out of bounds.
Smart play there. Kelsey Brown just getting out of bounds there. Smart play there. The young lady, the 6'2", 190-pound wide receiver, who is absolutely a speed burner if you give her the room. But it was a big catch and a big first down for Salt Lake.
Kelsey Brown's averaging 11.1 yards per catch coming into today's game. Very valuable weapon for the Wrestlers. This pass is fired. Ramil is caught by Ellington. And Salt Lake calls their first timeout. 1st and 10 at the 24.
At the 24 with 24 seconds as Kingston Elegant comes up big once again. What a catch, reaching out to get that football. It was actually a nicely thrown ball by Tommy Utah. If that ball wouldn't have been caught, it would have been incomplete. No chance of it getting intercepted by any of the Albuquerque Adams there. So that was a great throw by Tommy Utah.
Tommy Utah has passed for over 160 yards. No touchdowns yet, but 3 interceptions, a QBR rating of 46.6. This is a carry by Basil. There's a flag on the play. This could be insult to injury. We'll see what Ref 62 says.
Like a clipping.
And it's on Kelsey Brown. Now, SFL Nation, you may not know this, but clipping, well, we actually going to get the penalty. Will this actually be, no, this is blocking the back. So clipping and blocking the back will be counted as clipping altogether. So some people think, oh, wait a minute, that is not clipping. Well, in this league, Ref 62 likes to call blocking the back clipping.
That's a big penalty. Now brings up a 1st and 25. Pushes them out of field goal range. See what they can do here with 21 ticks left on the clock.
Trips to the left for Utah. He gets the snap, drops back the pass, has plenty of time. Fires to the middle, caught by Ellington. They'll call their second timeout with 14 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 18.
Gains a little bit of that yardage back from the penalty. 7 yards of that 15-yarder brings up 2nd and 18 with 14 seconds left. You either going to be playing for a touchdown or going in the middle of the field. Actually, they're going to kick the field goal. I'm surprised here with 14 seconds left on second down.
Yeah, you never know what the Adams offense and special teams can do if they get the ball after this kick. This is a huge kick, a 49-yard field goal attempt. And it's on the way. It's no good. Short. 49-yard field goal attempt is unsuccessful, and the Adams will have 10 seconds left to do something with the ball.
So I said 14 seconds left. You had a timeout. You had a chance to get the ball closer. And if you're Salt Lake, this first half is nothing but missed opportunities and turnovers. That's the name of the first half right now if you're a Rustler fan.
10 seconds left. They look like the Adams going to settle for a running play to end this half with the lead. They're up 21-6. Take that back. They're going to pass it. They're going deep. It's picked off. This is the giving season. Number 26. Tony Williams picks it off. This has been an interception fest here in the first half.
They say it's better to give than receive. Not if you're a football player. Wow. I mean, like you said, 'tis the season. Now that's 8 turnovers, I believe, in the first half between these two clubs. And now it's just a Hail Mary time here for Salt Lake. We may get another interception right here.
4 from the Adams. 3 interceptions and a fumble from Salt Lake. Adams have the lead. We'll have a Hail Mary attempt. And it is picked off again. Make that 4 interceptions apiece for both quarterbacks. Pass is intercepted by wrong 27, by Terry Saunders.
Oh, just like I said, we might have another interception here, and we do here. That was close to being caught, but it falls in the hands of Albuquerque.
Well, the first quarter started off with 13 points. But only the interceptions and turnovers coming the Rustlers' way. After that, it's been a giving season. Both teams were giving the ball away. Salt Lake is currently up, and they'll get the ball first in the second half. They're up 21-6. Gerald, what is your thoughts?
I thought just that bottom line. Look at that bottom line. 9 turnovers in the first half of play. If you're Albuquerque, you are, even though you're turning the ball over 4 times, you should feel real good about your team right now. And if you're Salt Lake, like I said at the close of the first half, it's missed opportunities and mistakes. Block in the back, and when you're driving down to maybe get within possibly 10 points, being in at the 1 twice and settling for 6 points. These are things that you cannot do in playoff football situation. You see the big run here. Probably the best play from Salt Lake right now is that big run. But as you see again, taken down at the 1, could not punch it in. For Salt Lake, you're gonna have to throw the football. I hate to say it with all the interceptions being thrown right now. You're down by 15. You need to do something. If you're Albuquerque, just basically protect the football and just run some clock off and not give Salt Lake a chance to come back with a turnover and get back in this ball game.
Hey everyone, this is again the first of a doubleheader in the SFLm semifinal Wednesday. After this game at 9 o'clock on this same channel, the SFL YouTube channel, it'll be Memphis at Birmingham. Winner of both games, of course, will be facing each other for the SFLm second ever championship this Sunday, the 13th. And right now, momentum's currently on the Adams side. We watching Stamago making that great interception. Utah was able to get it downfield, but unfortunately, it's been a pick fest. He has 4 interceptions. Basil has one of them, one fumble, and then Slaughter has 4 interceptions of his own. These coaches gonna have to get in their quarterbacks here and tell them, like, hey, we cannot turn the ball over anymore. We may be getting away with it today, but we won't be able to get away with it on Sunday if we move on.
You can't have that. I mean, you have 14 of 23 for a $180 for PJ Slaughter, 171 for Utah. The stats are just about even. Time of possession, as you saw, went to Albuquerque for a little bit, but it's that bottom line, 9 turnovers. Gotta clean it up if you're both teams, if you want to advance to Sunday's championship game.
We have to ask if 9 turnovers the most turnovers ever given up in any SFLm or SFL game, period. Well, right now, the Adams will get the ball first in the second half, and the second half is underway. Fielded inside the 10, taking it to the 28-yard line by Traeger, and that's where the Adams will start their first possession of the second half.
See how Albuquerque comes out here, if they're going to be safe and run the football or just keep trying to throw the ball down the throats of Albuquerque. I can see why Albuquerque's throwing the football. Salt Lake has the worst pass defense at 279.5 yards a game.
But their secondary has been ball hawks, so has the secondary for the Adams. Right now, Slaughter will do a quick pass to the middle for an 8-yard gain. Passes was completed to Segeli. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Segeli again with a great catch. Using the tight ends across the middle is a very good play here. It's a good safety blanket for these quarterbacks. See if they can utilize Segeli, and for Salt Lake, utilize Prococo more in the offense.
Segeli is thinking about being utilized more. That's his 2nd catch in a couple of weeks. We got a huge carry by Brown, taken to the 46-yard line, be 1st and 10 for the Adams, but Segeli was entering today's game with only 3 receptions for 33 yards. He now has almost that same number in one game.
What a hole there! You and I could have ran through that line. You would have been gone. At least I would have got maybe as many yards as that. But that was a huge hole. Blocking there by Albuquerque.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 46. 4 receivers out, and this pass is caught by Brody. And the refs will be generous and give him 1 yard on that reception. It'll be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 coming up for Albuquerque, as both these quarterbacks are really getting close to having the most interceptions thrown in a game. I believe the record is 6, and each quarterback has 4, so it's not where you want to be.
2nd and 9. He'll be hand off to Brown. Brown was able to squirt by and get another yard. Great job by the defense of Salt Lake. Defensive end, Julius Arnold with the tackle, will be 3rd and 8.
He's trying to come up and stopping running back Douglas Brown, but it's a 3rd and 8 here at Albuquerque's 48. Let's see if they can get across midfield here and keep this drive alive.
4 wide receivers set. Ellington's making adjustments at the line. He gets the shotgun snap. Plenty of time. Quick pass. Out route is successful for a 1st down. Pass is caught by Traeger. He'll be 1st and 10 at the 44.
Kenzie Traeger looked like he's going to be stopped short of the line of game as they came down here and actually went out the out route and just snuck right inside the 1st down marker, but was able to turn his shoulders upfield and get that 1st down. Great play.
2 wide receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. This will be a carry for Brown. What a hit! Tackle made by Ritters again. And I know you said that I could have ran that, I could have been gone earlier on that huge carry, but I think I would have gotten destroyed by Ritter. He's been on fire today.
Has anybody hit harder than Jonel Ritter? Man, that's going to need the hot tub after this game.
He's taking the page from the playbook of Amon Takes, my former teammate who's now in Portland. This carry is taken to the 38-yard line, be 3rd and 4 for the Adams.
I love the play calling here. Bleeding some of the clock, actually trying to basically wear down Salt Lake Rustler defense here, coming up on 3rd and 4. Very manageable 3rd down.
And I take that back. Amon Takes is now with Carolina. He was with Portland. Huge third down play, and what an open field tackle. Brown tried to do a spin move and got his back destroyed by Orlando Wilkins. It'll be 4th and 6. Great job by the Rustlers defense.
Great job by the Rustlers defense. Now the special teams comes into play here. And Ralph Beddington pin Salt Lake inside the 10.
Coffin corner kick. Hickman's going to let this ball fall harmlessly into the end zone. They almost got it down at the 1. Poor number 36, or 38, excuse me. Kyle McCullen had a chance to down inside the 1. It bounces off his head into the end zone.
Almost saved it off of his back. Thanks to the commissioner for the replay on that, but yeah, unreal. That's why I love putting it to the sideline. You get rid of that. Put it to the sidelines. If you had him out the 10, you had him out the 10. You just gave him 20 extra yards.
No backs in backfield. Deep pass down the middle is caught. A huge play. Kelsey Brown comes down that catch. Over 60 yards receiving on 4 receptions. 1st and 10 for Salt Lake.
Utah gets the ball out and actually throws the ball over the cornerback's shoulder. This time he's been throwing that ball short lately, but what a throw there and a great catch, and puts them right at almost at midfield.
They at their own 48, 1st and 10. Split backs in the backfield. 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. This one will be a pass, and that was a dangerous throw to Hickman. He doesn't come down with the catch. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Hickman had his eyes on getting hit. You see coming across the middle, and he was looking at big number 57 there, Julian Rasmus, or I believe Ciroc Black might have been there as well. I think he was looking forward to getting the hit, just took his eyes off the football.
The Adams defense is letting everybody know it's not sweet up in here trying to make catches over the middle. You going to pay. And they made Hickman pay on that one. 2nd and 10 at the 48. I formation, 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. 7-step drop for Utah. Who gets sacked? The offensive line was a swinging gate. Sack made by number 76, Ahmad.
That was basically a coverage sack as Leach, Swift, Torres, and Stamango just absolutely gave Utah nowhere to throw the football, and it brings up a 3rd and very long situation for Salt Lake.
3 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. No backs in the backfield. Shotgun formation for Utah. Who gets the snap? He needs to fire right away. He does. Pass is caught by Brown. Kelsey Brown is asking the Adams, what can Brown do for you? That's usually what I say for Douglas Brown, but Kelsey's on fire on this drive. 2nd huge catch.
Having a great drive, as you said. Put that ball right in between Adam Leach and the other defender, which I believe was Stamango, brings up a 1st down inside Albuquerque territory.
Offset eye towards the right. This will be another pass. Utah will swing it out to Basil, who couldn't get a yard after a catch. I think the refs rule that reception incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Ball needed to get there about maybe like 1 or 2 seconds sooner. Couldn't turn her shoulders upfield. I think she might have caught that ball out of bounds, like you said. It brings up a 2nd and 10. I love the play call. Just the execution lacked a little bit of finesse on that one.
2nd and 10 with 5:18 left in this fast-moving 3rd quarter. Salt Lake's trailing 21-16. That was almost picked off. Pass was almost picked off by Swift, number 25. Intended to Percoco, be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Utah stared down his receiver on that time and read his eyes perfectly. That would have been a pick 6 for Marco Swift if he was able to hold on to the football, but Utah telegraphed the pass right there.
Trips to the top of your screen. 1 wide receiver to the left of Utah. Play action pass to baseline. Yeah, Utah gets sacked right away. Had no time to do anything. Sack made by number 98, Tim House.
They had that ball. If that ball had been handed off, that would have been a great play here. It's 4th down, and the punting situation is on the field for Salt Lake.
And the punt by Frank Gussie is on the way. Special teams of the Adams going to let that bounce. It takes a Salt Lake bounce. Doesn't go inside the end zone. They were able to down it at the 5, where the Adams will start their next possession. Everyone, Sector 6 is the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League. Visit team stores and libraries for purchase options through sector6apparel.com or through our website at www.simulationfl.net. Just hit the shop button. We got a 1st and 10 at the 5 of the Adams. Slaughter drops back into the end zone. Fires down the field. It's picked off. And he has a chance to run, but he gets tackled shortly after he gets up. Great interception by Peanut Say. And the interception fest continues.
This is what I mean by pitting him deep inside the 5. You get a turnover quick here. You're already in a field goal range. Great interception there by Peanut Say. The 2nd of the game. Slaughter's 5th interception. They're already, like I said, in field goal range. And they punch it in. They've had trouble trying to get in the end zone.
2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. 1 back to back. That's basically Utah. We'll do a quick pass. Toe drag sag is successful to Lauren Percoco. 4-yard gain. They're inside the red zone.
Percoco can do everything. Go across the middle. Her little Chris Carter impersonation. They're on the sidelines. There's up a 2nd and 6 here. They need 6 on this drive. They can't settle for 3. They need to put the ball in the end zone.
2 wide receivers to the top of your screen. Percoco is the tight end. At the end, I formation. Utah drops back and gets sacked. O-line is not doing a good job protecting Utah in this half. That's Tim Howe's 2nd sack in as many possessions.
As you know, like I said in the pregame, Tommy Utah sacked the most with 23 sacks, and they're not protecting him here. It's a big 3rd and 14.
Trips to the top of your screen. 1 wide receiver at the bottom. Utah fires over the middle. It's caught and got the 1st down. Ellington with a clutch catch extends this drive. 1st and 10 at the 13.
It looked like he was going to be stopped just short, but he turned those legs to get the 1st down. Great throw. It looked like right there he was going to get up short, but just lunges forward. That big frame of his, the 6'5", 212, used every bit of that to get the 1st down and keep that drive moving. Big 3rd down conversion for Salt Lake.
Same formation, just flip sides. The receivers at the bottom of the screen. Offset eye towards the right. That's where Basil will carry the ball, and she gets nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 3 minutes left in this 3rd quarter.
Not understanding the play call that you are running the football when you're at the 14, but not at the 1. You need to get the ball inside the 5 if you're going to start running here. You're going to bring up 2nd and 10.
2 wide receiver symmetry. Utah, who has 2 backs in the backfield. He'll drop back to pass. Almost running to his fullback, and that was almost picked off. Pass was intended to Percoco. Will be 3rd and 10.
Marco Swift is just reading the quarterback's eyes beautifully from his cornerback position. Again, staring down Percoco. Swift almost got that one again.
Very important 3rd down for the offense of the Rustlers. They have 1 back sidecar left for Utah. 4 wide receiver set. Utah's in the shotgun formation. He'll get this snap. And tries to step up and passes it to no one in particular. I guess he wanted to play safe just to make sure he gets 3 points. It'll be 4th and 10.
I think that's happy feet and being sacked as many times as he's been so far in this football game. I think he just got happy feet and just threw the ball away. It brings up another field goal here for Salt Lake. And this is not, they don't need 3s, they need 7s.
And we see if Henry Griffin can cut into this deficit. The field goal attempt is underway, and the 30-yard field goal attempt, 29-yard field goal attempt is good. It's now 21-9. And the offense of Salt Lake once again stalls inside the red zone, have to settle for 3 instead of 6.
That is a killer, because if you think about it, if you're in the red zone 3 times, if they're in at the 1 twice, this could be a tie ball game at 21-21. They can't seem to get the ball in the end zone.
And just like the last matchup, the offense of Salt Lake has been struggling to get points against. Ooh, what a hit against the Adams.
Oh.
Trigger paid for that. Gets it to the 31-yard line. That's where the Adams start their next possession.
That's Torrey Perry's second big hit on a kickoff return. Man, I'm glad. It makes me glad I'm up here in the booth.
Hey, at least you're a defensive guy. You can lay those hits. I have to worry about getting my head hunted as a running back when I get back on the field in January. Right now, the Adams going to pass this over the middle. Is caught. Poor Ref 43 gets knocked down in the process. Nate Ritters gets the catch. It'll be second inches after that 9.5-yard gain.
The thing is, I don't have the speed like you do, so I don't get to hit that hard. But yeah, 43. Ref 43 is going to need the hot tub along with John L. Ritter with all these hits that they're taking, but it's going to bring up second inches, as you said.
With 2 minutes left in this third quarter, offset eye towards the left of Slaughter. He'll drop back to pass. Passes to his left, and it's caught by Fenimore. He gets the first down at midfield.
A great play call. They used this play call earlier in the game with the dual crossing routes there with Fenimore, this time catching the football. The last time they used it, Ritter was also the decoy, and they threw it to Dennis DeGaley out in the flat. So that play seems to be working for them twice, at least right now in the game. Great play call.
And it'll be 1st and 10 at midfield. Offset eye towards the right of Slaughter. 2 wide receivers to his right. 1 to the top of the screen. That is Ritters. This will be carried for Brown, who gets nothing. He loses 3 yards. What a huge hit. Tackle made by number 95, Fred Carson.
That's what us big defensive tackles can do. We might not be able to get the big hit, but we can definitely plant you in the backfield. A play there to bring up 2nd and 13. An important drive for Albuquerque here to calm the game down and momentum back on their side.
Carson is 6'1", but 313 pounds of pain that he laid on Brown, who tries to make up from his previous play but gets destroyed. No gain on that reception. It's 3rd and 13.
Love the safe play calls right here. Get the ball to Brown. Nothing. You try to swing past to Brown. You're not throwing the football downfield and maybe having a 6th turnover here. Let's see what they can do here on 3rd and 13.
4 wide receivers set. They're going to pass over the middle. And it's almost picked off. Peanut Say had a chance to add to the interception total. It'll be 4th and 13.
Peanut Say could have had the hat trick of interceptions here, but it's going to be 4th and 13. Now let's see if the last time they had the ball here, they punted the football away, couldn't down it inside 10. Let's see if they can do it this time. Put it toward the sideline, young man. You're guaranteed to get him inside the 20.
And we'll see if Ralph Bennington can do on this punt. Looks like it's getting a little bit towards the inside of the field. Fielded by Hickman, who makes a great cut and has a chance to take this to the house, but doesn't have the wheels needed to do so. Great touchdown saving tackle by Kyle McCullen. If he didn't make that tackle, Hickman was gone.
It was a block away. As you see, a great move right there. And you can see
Look at that field.
Just nothing going. If 57 could have got there, if Quincy Simmons could have got back there a little bit quicker, as you saw on that great shot there. Great play there by our commissioner there, showing us the field. It would have been 6.
Instead, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 41. 30 seconds left. No backs in the backfield for Utah, who passes over the middle. Quick pass. Nice dot. Pass is caught by, I can't make out the number. He looks like he's slow getting up, but Walker, number 81.
Great throw. As you see the little shuffle there. Tommy Utah. He doesn't look settled in the pocket. He didn't need to be shuffling right there, and it's going to bring up a first and 10 here. But they need. I can't say more than enough. They need a touchdown on this drive. 3 ain't going to do it.
That's all. They have been selling 3 points on their 3 scoring possessions, and they'll get this play off before the end of the third quarter. Swing past the Basil, and she'll get stopped at the 42, and that's how the third quarter will end. Everyone, put your fours up in the SFL YouTube chat. Can Salt Lake make the comeback? They're trailing 21-9 here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. You're watching the SFLm semifinals on the Simulation Football League's YouTube channel. And with the commissioner, Kevin Irvine, back at SFL headquarters, Tyler Falk and Robert Johnson on staff. This is T-Roy Gaines with my broadcast partner today, the defensive tackle of the Vancouver Legion, Gerald Giudice. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. On the second 8, deep ball is picked off again. Pass is picked off by Leach, who broke one tackle, was able to take it to the 45-yard line, and that's where the Adams will start their next possession.
Second interception of the game for Leach. 10 total interceptions. That ball again underthrown. Kelsey Brown, that ball had 2 more yards of air under it. We're talking about a touchdown for Salt Lake. Another costly turnover, and just puts the ball right back in Albuquerque's hands. Albuquerque coming into today was +1 only with those 18 takeaways. Now they have 23 this season.
First and 10 for the Adams, offset eye towards the right. They at their own 45 to start this drive. Slaughter passes to the middle, caught by Segeli. He gets the first down at the 44-yard line. And let me give everybody SFL chat some props. Thank you for also putting 86s in the chat to start the fourth quarter. First and 10 for the Adams at the 44.
As a now a Vancouver Legion member, I greatly appreciate the 86s for fallen hero Rich Pratchett.
One of the best commentators we had in this league. He is still missed. He will be missed forever. What a hit! Jared Brody lay a huge hit on Brown, who went to the spin cycle too early, got destroyed for only a 3-yard gain.
Jared Brody, 6'2", 210 pounds of, like what I like to say, is nothing but twisted steel, coming up there with the big hit.
Power I. 40 ounce on this 2nd and 7. They'll give it to Brown, who bounces to his right, breaks the first tackle, has a chance to take it to the house. But what a great tackle by Peanut Say. A huge gain by Brown. He takes it to the 22-yard line of the Wrestlers. It's 1st and 10.
Good patience here by Douglas Brown. You see, great block there, but 2 blocks right there by Segeli, bringing Brown that unbelievable 22-yard gain, and they're at the 22, clock ticking with the lead. They're looking good right now.
And poor Tim Dart of the Wrestler, who got the forearm shiver of doom from Brown during that run. He gets to carry again. Brown stutter steps and gets to the 18-yard line. They're inside the red zone, 2nd and 6.
Love the running right now of Douglas Brown. You can just see he's just following his blockers, not making a move, not doing a spin move or a juke too quick. Just following the blocker to just ducking inside the hole right there. It was great camera work by our commissioner once again for our first play of 4 yards.
2nd and 6. Ball at the 18. Brown will get another touch and gets nothing. Great combo tackle by the defense of Salt Lake. Ritter was the first to get there. It'll be 3rd and 6.
That's Ritter's 13th tackle of the ball game. Just having a whale of a game here for the defense of Salt Lake. Let's see if they can stop him on 3rd and 6.
2 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. I formation for Slaughter, who will fire it over the middle. It's caught for a touchdown by Nate Withers. And he will extend this lead, and that could be the icing on the cake for the Adams.
Their 2nd touchdown of the ball game. And like you said, that might have been the icing on the cake. Great play there once again, just out of the outstretched arm, I believe, of Christopher Magel there. Great drive. Basically, maybe seal this game away if you're Albuquerque.
That was a 6-play, 55-yard drive, resulting in 6 points with the 18-yard reception from Slaughter to Ritters. And this extra point attempt is good, and the Adams are up 28-9 with 8:17 left in this game. And everyone, you want more SFL content? Our Discord community has podcasts, articles, and highlights about the league, its team, and its players. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Simulationfl and visit our website at www.simulationfl.net for more news, features, and information. And we got great podcasts like SFL Nights by AJ Stryker, The Dave Axis Show, Coach's Corner by Brian Craven, among others. So please catch more SFL content. If you're hungry, we will feed you. Hickman takes it to the 27-yard line. That's where Salt Lake will start this possession. They are in a huge need for 6 in a worse way.
You know what they need? They're down 19 points. That's 3 scores, 8:14 to go. Hate to say this, Utah, you got to start throwing the football down the field.
It's time for Utah to give them more than 2 touchdowns here. We'll see what happens. That's a quick pass for 7. Pass is caught by Walker, number 81. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You should be in the hurry-up offense. You don't have a lot of time here. Be huddling up. You haven't got the ball in the end zone yet tonight. You need to start picking up the pace here. Maybe trying to catch Albuquerque's defense off guard.
Offset eye towards the left for Utah. D is stacking the box, and they decide to back off. This is swing back to Basil. And she breaks the first tackle before she gets destroyed by number 25, Marco Swift. If this was the other league, that would be a penalty. But in the SFL and the SFLm, no flags for headshots.
The sad part is also who took a hit on that play was Tommy Utah. That was the 3-step drop and a throw, and he got hit as soon as he let the ball go.
And he'll take a 7-step drop this time. Quick pass is caught by the fullback, Nick Hoagland. 3rd reception of the game, 2nd and 4.
Nick Hoagland, just a week 9 pickup for Salt Lake. He's been great in the running game and only had one catch last week. It's coming up big here, but they need more yards and they need him quick.
He helped sprung Brooke Basil for a 42-yard run earlier in the game. Great blocking fullback. They had great hands so far. And another person who has great hands, number 15, Kelsey Brown, makes the catch. Now they're on the Adams side of the field, but they have to hurry up with 6:30 left in this game.
Kelsey Brown is a tick short of 100 yards for the day. Like you said, clock's ticking. You need to get moving here.
1st and 10. They finally snapped the ball with 6:15 left. Pass is fired over the middle. Caught by Brown again for another 1st down. She's over 100 yards with 116 on 7 receptions, but she needs some touchdowns.
Inside slant seems to be working. I think Albuquerque is willing to give up the middle of the field right now with that big of a lead. They got to be careful. They can actually put this ball in the end zone here with no problem. They're a great team. They made the playoffs, so can't take them lightly, but they need to hurry up and get the ball in the end zone.
As Matthew Slynn said in the SFL chat, getting over to Ref 62 Sings, they can come back and get back in this game, but not with a pass like that to Percoco, low and outside. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of traffic in front of Tommy Utah right there and just short arm that ball incomplete. You got 2nd and 10. But at least it wasn't intercepted as they keep the ball. They're trying to get this ball in the end zone.
2 wide receivers to the right of Utah. 1 to the top of the screen. That's Brown. This will be a delay handoff to Basil. Does a great job ducking the first tackler. Gets 6 yards on that carry. It'll be 3rd and 4 at the 23.
That was a great play. They should have utilized probably maybe a little bit more in the first half, especially coming down here to the red zone here. But it's a big third down conversion here coming up for Salt Lake. You got 4 to go.
And they also have to hurry up with 5:10 left in this game. They're still moving without urgency. 3rd and 4. This will be a bad carry for the Salt Lake. The ref was nice. Decided to be a no-yard gain instead of a loss. It'll be 4th and 4, and they may have to settle for another field goal.
You need 2 touchdowns and a field goal to tie the 2-point conversion, so you might as well get the field goal here. I believe it was 3 for 4 with that big miss early, late in the fourth quarter, in the second quarter, I believe.
This is a 40-yard field goal attempt, and it is good. That cuts into the lead. They're now trailing by 16. It's 28-12. Henry Griffiths responsible for all the points for Salt Lake.
And if you're a Salt Lake fan, that's not what you want to hear, is your kicker having all the points, especially when you see 28 on the board for your opposition here. Salt Lake City needs to get this ball back in a hurry and stop Albuquerque. They need a 3-and-out from the defense.
They might be going for an onside kick attempt. They are. He has to travel 10 yards, and it does. Great job by the special teams. Number 86, that is Cedric Wild, who came up big. And the Adams will start with great field position at Salt Lake's 44.
I don't know if I would have gone for that just at this point. You have 4 minutes to go here. Kick him deep because the first down right now puts them in field goal range and puts you back on 19 points. I would like to see him kick it deep there.
Slaughter is making adjustments at the line. Douglas Brown has been known to be the closer of their team. He'll get the carry. Great run. Able to avoid the first tackle. Gets 7 yards before he gets destroyed at the 37. It'll be 2nd and 3.
A spin move almost worked. You almost got on the left side. You see here on the replay here. Great blocking once again. If he spins right there and is able to get to the outside, he was able to beat Jared Bird to the outside to the left. There was nobody there. That would have definitely sealed the deal. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And the more important thing is that clock continues to melt away with 4 minutes left in this game. Full house formation. 40 Adams. Ritter is at the bottom of the screen. Slaughter's doing a great job making sure he doesn't snap the ball until he gets to 5 seconds or fewer. Brown gets the carry. Gets destroyed.
Jeez.
No gain on that play. Great combo tackle. Yes, Ritter was first to get there. We also give props to Tim Dart. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, guess who? Unbelievable game right now. At 11 solo tackles. Janelle Ritter, 14 total in the game. Unbelievable linebacker. Definitely a first rounder, if you ask my opinion.
3rd and 3. Full house formation. Great job by the Adams melting this clock. Almost a 2-minute drive for the Adams. And that is a 2-yard loss. Brown has 82 yards rushing on 25 carries with 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 1 receiving. 4th and 5. I'm surprised Salt Lake's not calling the timeout.
If I was Salt Lake, I'd be saving as much time as I possibly can here. Especially when you see the punter out there on the field. Like this play now. Let's see how they punt this football. If they punt it to the sideline or if they try to go to the middle of the field here.
And they will not snap the ball until it goes past 2 minutes and 30 seconds. There's the snap. The kick is on the way. Will they down it inside the 5? Yes, they will. Wait. Yes, they will. We're 62 for the first time in my history calling games. Will decide that this punt is down inside of 2 in spite of the fact that the special teams guy basically slid into the end zone.
That is amazing. An amazing call. I don't know if that was the right call or not, but finally a punt inside the 10 for Albuquerque, and now they got a long drive ahead of them.
trailing by 16. What does Utah and the Rustlers have left? That's a 5-yard reception to base, so they're now playing with some urgency. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game, but he's taking his time snapping the ball. Utah has plenty of time. Fires it to his left, and that was almost caught. Hickman had a chance to make a huge play. He drops it. It's 3rd and 5.
Hickman took a shot on that play, and that's what they needed to do this whole second half, is to try to get down the field deeper, and just have not been able to execute here. 3rd and 5. We're dying right now if you're Salt Lake.
Do they have a 93-yard touchdown in them? 3rd and 5 at their own 7. This will be a quick pass to Hickman. He was touched. And the refs going to call him down there. I know, same here. We have reached the 2-minute warning. You're watching the first game of the SFLm semifinals where the Adams lead 28-12. With the commissioner, Cameron Irvine, back at SFL headquarters, Tyler Falk and Robert Johnson on stats. This is T-Word Games with the Vancouver Legion's Gerald Giudice. We just saw Hickman make a great catch, but he didn't look like he got touched, but the ref called him down. That could have been a huge play. Instead, it's 1st and 10 at the 19 for Salt Lake. Quick pass. Out route successful. Kelsey Brown goes out of bounds after a 4-yard reception.
I was looking at the replay. They didn't touch, but they actually touched cleats while he was dealing on the ground. Missed them above with the reach tackle. Their cleats touched. That's how they signify that he was down.
We got 1 tight end, 4 wide receivers. No backs in the backfield. Actually, one of the backs is a receiver. That's Basil. They're going to throw it to Percoco. She gets the first down. They're going to go hurry up. With 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this game. Utah takes a step before the 140 mark, and Percoco makes the catch. Able to move forward, carries defenders to the 41. They will not call a timeout, but that'll be 1st and 10. That looked like that could have been a huge loss. Great job by Percoco moving down the field. Pump fake. Utah fires on the middle. It's caught by Brown, and they will call a timeout. They are now at Albuquerque's 37-yard line. They got 2 timeouts left.
Brown has been killing the defense on that seam route. Pump fake throws the linebackers. Beautiful thrown ball right there. Just in the hands of Kelsey Brown, he is having a fantastic game right now with a game high 141 yards receiving.
Remember, everyone, the SFL Rookie Draft starts next Saturday, December 19th through the 21st on the SFL family of networks. Please tune into that. You might see a lot of these rookies from both teams you're watching tonight get drafted. Ellington makes a clutch catch. They will not spend a timeout on that one. 1st and 10 at the 22. Trips to the right for Utah. Throws it over the middle. Caught by Ellington again. They will not call a timeout, but it's 1st and go at the 3. Ellington's a little bit slow getting back at the line, talking trash. Trips to the right. One wide receiver to the top of the screen. That's Brown. Pump fake. Pass over the middle. Hickman had a chance to make a huge impact. He drops another catch.
Second drop in the 4th quarter here for Hickman. It brings up a 2nd and goal. This has been the Achilles heel of Salt Lake the entire game, being inside the 5 and not scoring.
Offset eye towards the right for Utah. Can we see a swing pass? It is a pass to the fullback, Nick Hoagland, excuse me. Doesn't get in the end zone. It's 3rd and goal. This has been the problem all day for the Rustlers. They need to score 6. Passes to Basil, and she does! Gets into the end zone! And they got a chance to cut this lead. They're trailing by 10. They need to go for 2.
Brooke was not to be denied there. Just kept those feet churning, and finally, with 37 seconds left to go in the end zone, 37 seconds left to go in the game, they finally get into the end zone here on a big big long drive, but they need 2 here.
Yeah, they need to. They can basically call this game. Utah gets the snap, pass over the middle, and they got the 2-point conversion. Walker makes the clutch reception, goes through the Adams goal post. It helps get this team trailing just by 8 after that great catch.
Great triple slant route there. Gets the 2-point conversion. 37 seconds left. I've seen weirder things happen in the SFL. Why not?
This is the ball game. Onside kick attempt with 37 seconds left is not successful for Salt Lake. Unless the Owls decide to throw the ball, this should be game. They're up by 8.
You think you're going to be seeing victory formation here. Albuquerque with only 2 timeouts for Salt Lake. They can't stop the football. I think you're going to see. There it is, victory formation.
Now they get to call timeout, so Salt Lake looks like they will not be able to prevent the Adams from winning this game. A very exciting game, intercepting fest, you might say. The season of giving was definitely in play here from both teams. And right now, the Adams looks like they're going to come out on top and move on to the SFL championship game as the number 1 seed.
And you have to give Salt Lake City credit. That last drive, Troy, 12 plays, 97 yards. Showed a lot of bottle there to get within 8. It's going to be too little too late for the Rustlers.
Now, our statistician, Tyler Falk, just said Jack's data had Albuquerque by 9.5 points. Salt Lake was able to help cover the spread. They're going down this ball here, and that will do it. And the Adams are the hottest team in the SFLm. They will have a 5-game winning streak entering this Sunday's SFLm championship. They are the first team to punch their ticket in.
And great season for Salt Lake, but Albuquerque, you're on your way to the SFLm championship game for season 2. Congratulations to the Adams.
And that's it. Ref 62 calls it. Congrats again to the Adams. They win this game. A very exciting game, 28-20. And I say, what summed this up for Salt Lake? Those missed opportunities to get points on the board. They had to settle for 3, a lot, instead of 6. If they would have gotten more touchdowns than field goals, they probably would have won this game.
Well, definitely. If you think of the 3 times they were in the red zone and they came up with those 3 points instead of touchdowns, basically add 12 more points to Salt Lake City's score, they come out on top. The turnovers were killers, 11 total turnovers in the game. When it came down to it, the Adams just made more plays in the second half of this game than Salt Lake, and that's why they're advancing to the title game. If you want to talk about a player of a game, I have no clue who you give it to. Possibly right there is just a Marco Swift with 2 pass deflections. Adam Leach with 2 interceptions. You have halfback Douglas Brown with 2 touchdowns, 1 passing and 1 rushing. Anel Ritter, 14 tackles in a losing effort. I think you're going to have to give it to Douglas Brown. All in all, Albuquerque, you played a great game, somewhat with the reception with the turnovers, but showed heart and grit, and that's what you need to win championships. So good luck on Sunday.
And everyone, per tradition of the SFLm, a SFL Major League Stadium will host the championship game. That stadium that's closest to Albuquerque will be Arizona. So they'll be playing at Fatality Field this Sunday. Your player of the game is Nate Ritters, 95 yards, receiving 2 touchdowns, averaging 19 yards per catch. Remember, The Adams will be the home team facing the winner of the next game, Memphis versus Birmingham. The winner of that game will be at Arizona, taking on the home team, the Albuquerque Adams. With the Commissioner Kevin Irvine back at SFL headquarters, Tyler Falk and Robert Johnson on stats, this is T-Roy Gaines with Gerald Giudice signing off. Please stay tuned to the next game. Take care, everyone.